Good morning everybody. It is 11 AM on the 11th of March and I would like to say I just got up. I didn't just get up. I came down to brush my teeth earlier and I could hear the baby crying even though I just fed her, so I had to go back up and feed her again. Now she's good and now I can feed myself because I'm getting very hungry and I just need coffee. Coffee's necessary. Not last night, but the night before was absolute torture. My boyfriend works night shifts because he's a paramedic, so I was all alone and the baby was up every hour and then she'd be awake for the hour, fall asleep for an hour and then be awake again for the hour, if you get what I mean. It was just consecutive and I didn't get much sleep at all, and yesterday I felt like death. Not to sugarcoat it, to be fair, but today I'm feeling a lot better. Still, she was up every hour, but having my partner home is just heaven because he will change her nappy and sometimes burp her. So I've just fed her because sometimes the feeding can take up to literally 2 hours, 3 hours. I kid you not. Because she likes to take little pauses but then goes straight back on. She's not taking enough to really fuel herself, and she realises 5 minutes later and I've already gone back to bed and I put her back in the cot and I'm having to get up because she's crying again. But I'm feeling a lot better today. Right now, first of all, cappuccino. I've pre-made some banana bread, which to be fair is my latest obsession. I just keep making banana bread. I've got 3 more bananas going brown over there and I'm probably going to make another batch of banana bread with those. But it's just so good and so quick. Because I pre-make it, I literally just take it out the fridge, I add some Greek yogurt, add some fruits on the side, and then I call that breakfast. Obviously with cappuccino, it wouldn't be breakfast without a cappuccino. So I think I'm going to do that now and then probably eat that on the dining table and then see where my partner and the baby are at, see if they need me, see if they want me, see if they're downstairs or upstairs. Right now my partner's just drinking his coffee in bed, looking after the baby, whilst I come down and make myself a coffee because, as I said, it is necessary. Here's my banana bread. I always put it on a plate. I cut it into 3. I put it in the microwave for 1.5 minutes and then that's perfect for me. I actually make this out of oats, chia seeds, peanut butter, egg, milk, cinnamon and baking powder. So this is the breakfast I've been loving. I did have this yesterday as well. So obviously the banana bread there, some strawberries, I've got some grapes, some kiwi and some Greek yogurt, and it's just amazing. I feel like it has everything on here that I could possibly want and need in the morning. It actually fills me up until lunch because I'm struggling to find things that do. Right now breastfeeding, because you're just constantly hungry. You just are constantly hungry and thirsty as well. So I always keep my big bottle full of water near me as well, if I can actually fill it up, because usually I'm with the baby and I can't even open the bottle. But that's why we have partners, if we're lucky enough. Let's have a little bit of strawberry and Greek yogurt. That is a good combination there. So good. Tastes like strawberry and cream. And I find just adding the Greek yogurt makes it so much more filling. And you're having a little burst of protein as well. It is good to get all your nutrients in, especially breastfeeding. I actually put dates in the banana bread as well as dark chocolate chips this time. I don't always put dates in, but I found online that they improve your milk supply, and I had some left over from pregnancy because they recommend eating 6 a day. So I thought I would just use them up in the banana bread and I've been loving it. I'll probably buy another pack just to put them in because they're that good. Honestly, nothing beats my banana bread in the morning. For me anyway. Nothing. I was going to sit here and chat. However, my partner just had a text saying that Welsh Water are shutting the water off in my area until 6 PM. So instead of chatting with you now, I'm going to rush and jump in the shower and wash my face before they shut the water off after I finish my breakfast, and then I will sit and chat with you all because I'm not risking not showering because we're going for a meal later. I've picked Aria Rose's outfit for the day. I think she wore this in the last video actually, but it's just this bodysuit, the purple one, and then the dungarees on top, and I love it with the sage green bow. It just matches so beautifully because the stems on the flowers are sage green. But the reason I'm putting her in this is because she's growing out of all her first size clothes. She's £8.3 now, and they only go up to £9. She's literally out of all her newborn clothes already, and she's only almost 4 weeks. But I mean, that makes sense, to be fair. It's just so sad to think about. But anyway, she's on the mat, she's ready to go, and I'm gonna give her a quick change, give her a quick wipe down. We did bath her last night, but obviously every morning we do give her a wipe down, and then change her into her clothes for the day, because we are going out later as well, and we think we're going to take her for a lovely little walk too. It's such a nice day today. This baby is the cutest baby you will ever see in your whole life. Thank you. Hello. I'm just gonna do my makeup. We've got a little ottoman bed and all my makeup's at the bottom. Liam's gone to clean my car for me, bless him, so we can leave earlier. But I'm trying to work out how you play the music, and Liam just put it on and it's gone off again. And I can hear little bits as I press around, but I can't feel a button. I think I'm gonna have to just leave her in here without the music. But she's got a little ducky. She loves it. I'm not going to be as quick as I would have been now because I've got a baby attached to me. However, we will try our best. I need a lot of concealer under my eyes. I tend to put my concealer on under my foundation, so I just pat all that in. But I don't pat it in all the way because I find the more you pat, the more it takes off with the beauty blender. So I like to do just a little bit at a time, and then put the foundation over it, and I find the coverage a little bit better then. That was the Ultra Collection Lasting Perfection concealer. And then I don't use very expensive makeup, I don't really wear it enough to. Oh, this is the Collection Lasting Perfection as well, I didn't even realise that. Collection Lasting Perfection Foundation, Matte Finish. And this is the colour 6N Cashew. And the concealer, I get a brighter one, and I got the 3N Ivory Neutral. I thought I would tell you a little bit about the house as well. So the house is coming along very, very well. My boyfriend and his dad did the majority of the work, and honestly I couldn't be more thankful to them and just more appreciative and in awe of the work that they could do in such a small amount of time. It's not complete though, because obviously the baby came a little bit early. Not that we would have had it completely done before the baby came anyway, mind, but we would have been a little bit further ahead. And we actually had the plasterer booked for our media wall. I don't know if you saw earlier in the background at breakfast was a media wall, and it didn't have pretty much a wall over it. It was just like the timber screwed in and no plaster over it. And that's because the plasterer was actually booked in for the morning I went into labour. He came the day before to just kind of mark what he was going to do, and then my boyfriend had to call him at 7 o'clock on the 13th because he was meant to be coming at 9 and just say, sorry, my girlfriend has gone into labour and we can't obviously have you do the plastering. And the man we booked was so lovely. He was like, no worries, take your time and just call me back when you want me to come back. So he was fab. We still haven't had him back in, so that's why the media wall hasn't been done. But our friend Reese actually built the media wall for us, and he is just amazing. Like, I don't even know how he did it so quickly. He literally did it in the space of 2 days, and it was completely done. And it looks absolutely fantastic. I've always wanted a media wall, and the fact that I could have one in my first home. I've always felt like a first home you can never have exactly what you want, but honestly this house has become so homely to me, and it's really turning into exactly what I would want. The only thing that I can't get, which is kind of a dream of mine, is to have a kitchen island. But you know, you can't have everything, and the house, although it's a good size, the kitchen itself is quite small, so we definitely wouldn't be able to fit an island inn, we might be able to get a little breakfast bar on the side. But honestly, I think sometimes less is more, and the more you add, the more cluttered it feels. So I probably won't even bother with that now. We still want to do out the kitchen eventually, but everything takes time, and now we have the baby. I just can't see us starting a big new project. Honestly, I am just loving it anyway, and eventually we will do out the bathroom as well. But again, one thing at a time. Maybe we'll do that in the summer. And that's what I love about owning your own house as well. Like, obviously you can just decorate it to your taste, but I mean, you have to do what you can do with what you have, and we're so fortunate to have been able to, but I know it's so difficult, especially in our day, at our age. Like, getting on the property ladder is just ridiculously hard. People have been so helpful, like chipping in for the furniture and just buying us things for the house, and it's just been such an eye-opener how many people we have around us that care about us. And it's just been so lovely to see so many people helping us out. Like, I don't feel worthy of it, to be honest. I feel kind of like I'm taking advantage of people because I don't feel like I deserve it, but people are just doing it, and it's so kind. I am absolutely loving my maternity leave, I'm not gonna lie. It really just shows you how life isn't just about working, and you can actually enjoy your life without having to worry about working as well, and like how important relationships are compared to your work life. And it just gives you the freedom to do what you want. And honestly, I'm making the most of it. I've been meeting my friends for coffee at least twice a week at the moment, and it's just been so nice. Obviously, I'm trying to meet people because they want to meet the baby as well, and they haven't met the baby yet. But also, it's just nice for me to get out of the house, because obviously when you're on maternity leave, you are in the house the majority of the time, and it does start to get a little bit repetitive. Although I love our house and I love living here and going back to our home, but oh my gosh, I just love sitting down and having brunch and coffee and just yapping away. I'm really good at yapping away, as you could probably tell. Okay, so I'm all ready to go. I've just got this fluffy jacket on, some leopard print trousers. I'm gonna put, I think, some Ugg boots on, and then that's just what I'm gonna be wearing. I've got a necklace on, it's just sticking in for some reason. There we are. And then baby, I'm gonna put her bow on it, and she's ready to go. My little cutie. So we just stopped at Cafe Nero, which is mine and Liam's go-to coffee shop, and Liam got a coffee, and we bumped into his dad weirdly, which is funny. But he's driving my car now, I'm in the back. I drove to Cafe Nero, but I was stressing, so Liam's driving to the prom now, and we're gonna walk on the beachfront. But I got the little baby here in my car. I did just buy an Audi A3 because my car was a Fiat 500 and it was nowhere near big enough for the pram. The pram didn't even fit in, and now I don't know if you can see. Oh no, it's blacked off, never mind. But the pram fits in so much better, and there's so much space in here. Like, I've never had so much leg room in the car with Liam in front of me, but today I've got so much. I really love the car. But yeah, so we're gonna go to the beach now, have a little walk, and then we've got dinner booked for 7:30, don't we, Liam? And it's now just past 2:30, so we got plenty of time. My only worry is she hasn't been fed now for a while. It's been about an hour, so she'll only last another hour and a half if we're lucky. But hopefully she's alright. She usually falls asleep in the pram, so hopefully she'll fall asleep, because it is such a nice day. So it is actually 5 o'clock and we're eating at 7:30, but I'm literally starving. I haven't had lunch yet. So Liam made this tomato and red pepper soup yesterday, so I'm having some leftovers with some bread with butter, and he's gonna have the same now. That soup was honestly just what I needed. I honestly felt quite faint, and I do get like that now that I'm breastfeeding. I feel like my hunger signals are just so strong, and if I'm hungry, I feel so faint and so weak and so dizzy, and I just felt awful. So I had to eat, even though I know I'm going out in 2.5 hours. By the time the food comes, it would be like 3 3 hours, 3.5 hours anyway, so especially if people get starters, which I'm sure my dad will because he usually does get a starter. So I'm glad that I had that. I'm feeling a lot better now, and obviously soup isn't that heavy anyway. And if you can hear my little munchkin, I'm about to change a nappy because it's been a while since we've been out, so I'm expecting a full nappy. So unfortunately I was changing her and I just put her clothes back on, her socks, her dungarees, everything back on, and she did another poo. Which doesn't happen often, and to be fair, I don't blame her because it has been a while since she had her nappy changed, and I was feeding her just before, but she's feeding again now, so she's a little hungry girl, like her mum apparently. Well, not anymore. And Liam, bless him, he made the soup and he also washed up whilst I was changing her nappy, but he did come and help because sometimes it's a two-man job, especially when there's a few at a time. I went through like 3 or 4 nappies in one go, but sometimes it does just require a little bit more. So I've just been downstairs putting the dishes away from the dish rack and just like whipping soup, so it's just random little jobs. And I'm gonna make the bed now. I don't know why, a messy bed just puts me on edge. I just want to tidy it. It just looks so much nicer in here once the bed is made. So I'm gonna make the bed, and then I have about an hour then to get things sorted before we actually have to leave for food. So I think I'm gonna go through the baby's clothes, because there's a lot of clothes that she's literally grown out of now. They go up to £7.5, but she's actually £8.3, so they're too tight for her. I thought they were getting tight, and then I read the label and they're literally way too tight for her. They're almost £1 too tight. So newborn, she is no more. She is still in first size, but newborn and first size apparently are different. First size goes up to 9, so she's still in that. We've been putting her in more 1 month clothes, but we haven't got a lot right now. But there's honestly no point because she turns a month in like 2 days, so she won't be in that long anyway. I think 1 month might go up to about £10, so we might be lucky and be able to get her in 1 month things for another week or 2, but she's growing too quick. It's honestly scary. I can't believe she's a month old in 2 days. How's it almost been a month since I gave birth? It feels like yesterday, but then also forever ago at the same time, so I do understand how it's been a month, but time just goes so quick, especially when you're in such novel situations. It's mind-blowing, honestly mind-blowing. Anyway, I'm gonna make the bed. I didn't bother videoing me putting the dishes away and putting the washing load to dry because I didn't really think that was very interesting, but you might be interested in how I make a bed, who knows, so maybe I'll show you that. Okay, so the first thing I do, literally whack the throw on the floor and just pop these up. I actually sleep on a satin pillowcase, so I always have to put this one behind in the day, just because obviously the pattern pillows belong in the front if you're trying to decorate nicely. I just realised I forgot to button the bed up yesterday. I put it on quite late and I was so tired. As I said, I didn't sleep much the night before. I like to leave a little white layer at the top. I just think it looks really classy. I don't know why I started doing it, and I don't know what possessed me to do it, but I do love it. I'm going to button up these quick. Then I'm just adding the throw to the edge. I bought this throw from B&M if anyone's interested. The bedding's from Dusk as well as the bed. And then I got the matching, I don't even know if they are meant to match, but these from B&M as well. And then I got these from Tesco. And I just prop up the pillows, and then I always put the brown one at the back and the one at the front. And then what I've started doing, I do have a nursing pillow, which there is a spider on right now. That's fun. He's now on the floor. I don't like spiders. He's only a little guy. I mean, he's been in the same position for like 4 days, and now he's decided to scare me and move. I really thought we were on some sort of agreement that he just stayed in one place and didn't crawl, because I find it creepy when they crawl. Oh, I don't like him now. I did mind him before, but I don't like him anymore. So I have now randomly decided, because that is just me, that I'm gonna organise her chest of drawers. As I said to you, she's out of a lot of outfits, so I wanted to just separate them, pop them all in a bag to put in the attic, ready for when we have a baby in the future. If we have a girl, great. If we don't, there's still unisex things, so I'm just gonna pop it all in a bag just in case, because there are such lovely things that she's literally worn once or twice because she grows so quickly. So I'm gonna just organise what she's got left now that fits her, because the drawer was just a state. It's the middle of the night and we need to change it because she's gone through on her outfits and things, and it just gets so messy. There was no organisation left, even though I did organise it before. So it'll be nice now to just get that organised as well. And then I'm just gonna top up my makeup because I did drop soup on my chin. So I was wiping the soup off, and I feel like I could just do with a top up, although I'm literally just going out with my parents, but still it's nice to feel good. I don't feel hungry at all. The fact that I'm going out for dinner in like an hour, it's my own fault, but I honestly felt like I was going to collapse, so I had to eat something, and I just knew like a piece of fruit wasn't going to cut it. Like I needed something substantial. It's just hard when you get up late, and we were so busy we didn't have time to eat lunch at like 2 or 3 o'clock because we were on the beachfront, and then I didn't have it at a reasonable time, so it's my own fault. I had it at 5. It was a long ass time to wait in between, and now I'm going for dinner in literally like an hour. I'm just hoping it takes ages to come, which you obviously don't hope that usually, but I'm happy for a chat, and I would rather that. You know, usually I'm starving Marvin by the time I go for dinner, and I'm like, I hope no one orders a starter. Today I'm like, no, please someone order a starter, just so that I don't have to eat my food straight away. I hate eating when I'm full. Anyway, way off topic, off on a tangent. I'm gonna organise this. I will show you the result when it's done if I get to finish it. I will try. I mean, I don't think it's gonna take long. I do need a wee, but I think I'm just gonna plough through and then go for a wee. This is what I'm like, honestly. Okay, that is looking a lot better now. I'm gonna have a look what the other drawer looks like underneath as well. These are some clothes I bought for Aria the other day in TK Maxx for the summer, because we literally have no summer clothes for her, and I saw them and they just honestly melted my heart, so I was like, I have to. So I got this one. So how adorable is that? It's got like little yellow flowers on it, and then the little shorty pants to match to go underneath. And I just loved it, and I love her in yellow, and we don't have many things in yellow for her. It's all pink. And then I also got this one, which, just look how cute that is. Little top. You've got the little panties, and then this can go underneath, the little yellow flowery bodysuit with the yellow flower headband to match. And then this one, you've got the sunglasses, which are just found so cute. The headband, I got those two in 3 to 6 months, but I wasn't sure how small she'd be, so I just got this one in 0 to 3 months as well, because anything she doesn't wear we can donate, but I don't want her to not have any clothes that fit her as well if there's like a sunny day where she's 0 to 3 as well. So yeah, 3 to 6, 0 to 3, but this one looked pretty big for 0 to 3, so I thought probably is best to get 0 to 3 anyway, because if you look at the size difference, there's not much in them at all because they're different brands. So yeah, they were the 3 I got the other day from TK Maxx, and I'm just pulling things out to see what I have, and I found those and they're just adorable. So I've put all the old newborn clothes that don't fit her anymore in a little box, and then we're going to put that box in the attic for the future, or you know, if my sisters have children and they're girls, then perfect. But I think it's best to keep them for now anyway, and we can always donate them at some point down the line. I've just topped up my chin a little bit, but I've realised I've left my lipstick in the car in my bag, so I'm going to have to top up just before we go in, but that's fine. It's now 18 minutes past 7 and the meal's booked for past, but we literally live about 2 minutes away, not even 5 minutes, like 2 minutes away. But by the time we get the baby in the car and everything, we will probably make it on time. So I got the pie, so did Liam. Dad's got a pie and Liam come here, and then lasagna. So we are home. I'm just feeding Bubs because she started getting fussy right towards the end, but honestly she was amazing during that whole meal. She literally was good as gold, sleeping, didn't cause any fuss whatsoever. But bless her, I didn't even feed her just before we left. I fed her about an hour before. It's now I think like almost 9:30 and we left here 7:30, so it's almost been 3 hours since she fed, which isn't great because the less she feeds in the day, the more she feeds in the night, but obviously we can't be helped. We had to rush off earlier, but at least she's having a good feed now. But dinner with my family was lovely. I had the steak and ale pie as you saw, and I'm not gonna lie, I literally ate the whole thing with the whole of the chips as well, and then I had a jam sponge pudding. I didn't even feel overly full. I don't know what is going on with me, but my appetite at the moment is so much bigger than it used to be. Hey! But I really enjoyed, and now we're just gonna have a chill night before heading to bed, probably. Every time I leave her, I've been literally with her this whole time. I go upstairs and now she starts crying. I wasn't even feeding her, she was just in my arms. I just wanted to come and end the vlog. I'm gonna just take my makeup off if there's any left on my face. It just comes off so easily. And I'm gonna jump in the shower, just pretty much get ready for bed now. It's 10:30, which is really late, but it feels earlier because I woke up at 11 and also we ate late, so I don't feel ready for bed right now, but I do feel like getting ready for bed, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. But thank you so much for watching. I just hope tonight is a better night and we can actually get a good bit of sleep. And we've got full bellies now as well, so it's not as if I can just wake up starving, because that's what I've been doing. I've been waking up and I'm so hungry I just get up. But then again, I just realised the health visitor's coming at 10 o'clock. But I could always go back to bed, hopefully. Wish me luck. Hopefully I get a good bit of sleep now and we don't end up going to bed too late.